Hey, Lauren Hughes here with Integrity Home Group and Keller Williams Preferred. We are still looking into the credit report and taking a deep dive. I'm actually off the first page now, so 25 minutes later, we're almost there. So now I'm looking at my credit inquiries. And so those of you that are just tuning in, I have a credit score of 780 right now, and it is dipped below 800 for a couple reasons and that we've been discussing, and I would like it to get up higher than 800. That's more of a vanity thing though, because I'm already in the high credit tier. But if I'm not on top of it, it could go lower, which does affect me and my business. So I do have to keep it high, and I like to have as much buffer as I can. So now we've already passed all my credit usages, and so now we're at my inquiries. And right now I have 6 inquiries over the last 2 years, and so these actually do affect your credit score a little bit too. And so when you go to inquire about credit, there's a couple things. It's either a hard pull or a soft pull. Basically, a hard pull is going to hit your credit. A soft pull, I don't know, it doesn't hit your credit as hard as the soft pull or the hard pull that you see on the credit right now. So I do have, well, it does, soft pulls do pull on your credit, but they might not report like this. So you do want to ask whenever you take any type of credit is if it's going to be a hard pull or what kind of pull it's going to be, and if it's going to be on your credit report. So what I'm looking at right now, most of my inquiries are all mortgage related because I am a real estate investor. Well, 2 of my properties have mortgages, and then I do have some that are paid off, but it's going forward, all my properties will have some type of mortgage on them. And so that's what I'm looking at right now. So I have 6 inquiries. The last one, it's about to fall off in February 21, it's going to fall off. So I've got like 2 more weeks, and then that's going to fall off, which will be fantastic. Actually, it looks like I'm going to have 2 fall off. So I have 2 credit pulls from, looks like the same date. So January 28th, 2019. So obviously I was doing something that day, or I might not have been, but one of it says it's a mortgage report for factual data. I'm not sure what that was. So if you ever get something like that, and that's why I haven't done anything, because it's about to fall off my report anyway. I did notice this a while ago, but didn't do anything. But I can actually inquire to figure out what that is, because I genuinely have no idea what factual data means and mortgage reports. I would assume it had something to do with the fact that my primary mortgage was sold to another company on the secondary market. So when you do take out a mortgage, a lot of times your mortgage is then sold in the secondary market. So I'm assuming, I don't know. I need to look at, I was going to look into it, but it's about to drop off in 2 weeks. So I don't care. But if it was going to stay on there for, 2 more years, and I just needed a couple more points up on that credit report, I would inquire and figure out what on earth that was. And if it wasn't something I pulled, I would then petition to have or dispute it and to get it to be removed. And so all I've got with the 6 pulls, there are actually 5 or 4 are mortgage, 1 is a car loan, and the 6th is actually a business credit card that I took out because my businesses don't have I have not been able to find a business loan that does not require me to personally support it or get behind it personally. So I do watch everything that I do very closely, and that's because my businesses do depend on it. So the last thing I was going to say, after we look at all the lenders, and then we can file disputes if there is an inquiry. And there's also another tip, and that is to freeze your credit, which we're going to talk about in the last video.